you're live. Hi, and welcome to Simone's absolutely wonderful crochet adventure. Here today, whoops, I was in the middle of drawing a Wordle. Shush, don't tell anyone. Shoop! And Lisa, I don't believe you. And I'm not good at maths, but I'm pretty sure that you would make you 797 years old. And I'm about 87.6% sure that my headphones are going to fall off because of my new hairdo. Anyway, Shoop, Lisa, how are you doing? Today we'll be drawing a Wordle, a turtle shell. Yes, it is. It is a Wordle. But let me just quickly finish it, and then we'll have a look at it, and it'll be amazing. And then we'll just do this little bit of bumpy bits there. You've always got to have some bumpy bits on your Wordle tail. Please don't quote me. Anyway, do you like my new hair? I think it's lovely. My head is actually getting extremely warm. Hal, it's so good you're here. You may have noticed that today's class was an hour earlier, which I'm hoping is much more appropriate for you guys being in California, which I can pronounce, and wherever the heck Shoop is, Shoopyland, and Skawapachwam. I need to take this off. Oh, whoa, it's really warm. It's made out of real unicorn manes, I think. You're not in California? I didn't know that. Are you in... Where? Wait, I thought you lived in... Loomis. No? I thought you lived in Loomis. No, that's where Brandon's from. Ohio gozaimasu. Every time... Oh, Chevy and Nova! Sorry, Chevy and Nova is back. They've returned. I'm excited. Are you here? I'm here with you. We're here together. I have this camera, and it's not on at all. I don't even know if I plugged it in or not. But I'm excited to have you here. Welcome. Pennsylvania! I have a friend in Pennsylvania. In Pittsburgh. Oh, wrong camera. Pennsylvania, is that in Pittsburgh? Is Pittsburgh into Transylvania? Pennsylvania is like, oh my god, we have to draw Dracula from Pennsylvania. I'm just going to draw it. We're going to do it, Hal, because you made me. You did. This is it. I can't draw fast enough. Story of my life. Ugh, it needs pointy ears. And some hair. Oh my god. We get there. Hold on. We'll do his chin first, and then his collar that goes around his neck. And then the front of his body, and then his little lips. And then, I know he's got a shirt on or whatever. That's his collar, by the way, everybody. This is... Oh, sorry. I can't draw fast enough. Not ruin the joke. Okay, hold on. We'll get there. Okay, here he is. This is the joke. Here it is. It's so bad. Dracula lives in Pennsylvania. I just need to write that down because that's actually really good. Dracula from Pennsylvania. How do you spell Pennsylvania? Penn. I'm live! Brita! Brita is here. Oh my god, I'm so glad you're here. Pittsburgh is my favorite place. Lol, Transylvania. Well, Hal, did I already ask you this? Do you know... I'm looking at the wrong camera. Do you know somebody named Charlie Amos and his wife Becky? Because they're amazing people. Oh my god, if you did, that would be so good. I think I've already asked you this, and now I feel terrible because I have a terrible memory. And you really need to turn on that camera so I can look at it. That's not it. There's my levels. You can see the levels of my voice. Bum 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 bum. I thought I turned it on. Anyway, doesn't matter. This is Pennsylvania. I need to learn how to spell it. Stop distracting me. Steve, calm down. Everybody just take 14 steps back. Penn. Pennsylvania. Sylvania. Pennsylvania. That's way too many letters. It should just be PNSLVNA. Cassandra slamming doors. That's a good story. Okay, well, I have to quickly... We've drawn Dracula from Pennsylvania, but we need to finish our Wordle. Let me just add some details here, and then I'll quickly just read. It says, Josh Smith is here! Mr. Smith, welcome. Eva, you're back? Oh my god, that's so exciting. My TV had you at 444p for the quality, and you were very pixelated. I am very pixelated. You should see inside here. We have talked about it. Lol, don't feel bad. The last name sounds familiar, but I probably don't know them. Hi, bread tie. That's how you pronounce it? Brita. Well, at least, Brita, at least, Brita, you're not from Saskatchewan. Brita from Saskatchewan. That would be a hard mouthful of words to speak the good. Excuse me while I just draw some tiny pine trees. So today's class is all about drawing combinations of things. And I have a memory, as we all know, like a sieve. And I can't get the colour. Bring it back to me. Why isn't... There's something terribly wrong with my Wacom. Steve. Aha! That's better. There we... No. What's going on? Let me just draw first for a second. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, no. That's just how I talk, Lisa. It just doesn't make any sense. Although maybe I am stuck in lagland. Is it stuck in lagland? Stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you stream... yeah. Sorry. I think it's because of my terrible internet here in Australia, where we have bad internet and evil spiders. But I drew a Wordle because I made up these characters, or these creatures, many, many years ago. And they are a combination of a whale and a turtle, and they have spots on the front of their fins. And did you know that real whales' fins, if you were to draw the whale, but I'm not going to. I'm going to draw it badly. But their fins come out like this, and then they have bumps on the front of them. These little bumpy bumps, and then, I don't know if that's the right shape or not, but the bumps are on the front. So when they swim, there's, the light is paying. And Elise Navidad, and William, what? Nova, and Elise, and William, and Chevy. Oh my gosh, that is too many. Simon is lagging. Oh my god, marine biologists. I would hate to be a marine biologist. The ocean terrifies me. I have a drink on my nose. You probably can't see it, but that's okay. But yeah, I used to go fishing with my friend Josh at the coast at a place called Eden, which is wonderful if you like the coast. But the beach scares me, and we used to catch fish and stuff, and I didn't care for it at all. Don't do it, Lisa. My face was 17 inches wide. Nobody wants that. Okay. Right. So, there's a whale. Now, we've got to mix this whale with something. He's got his eyebrows are on fleek. Let's just quickly fix up his nose here, because it's not quite right. That's still not quite right, but he's a baleen whale. So we're going to have a vote. Who or what should we mix this whale with? Just ignore the fact that his mouth doesn't line up properly. Shh, don't tell anyone. Let's bring this over here. Stop that, you silly machine. What should we mix it with? Really? Oh my god. Hal, you're in for a treat. Oh! Oh, I'm so sorry. I had to do that. I apologize. Whew, that was intense. Oh. Oh, you lost. That. You have to send me an email about that story, Lisa. That sounds like awful. I do joke about my kids burning down my house all the time because we leave them by themselves here sometimes because they're 10 now, just for like, while we go to the shops or whatever. And then I'm like, don't burn down the house. So I probably shouldn't do that. A lion. This is perfect because lines are what we use to draw lines. Now, I don't know what the back end of a lion looks like, really, but let's just make it up. So, lions have tails like this with little tufts. I know that much. And they have legs that are cat's legs. Cat's legs look like this, maybe? They've got big paws. Get it? There's a big paws. Span's here. Span! I just have to tell you, everybody, that maybe, possibly, 100% Span is a published author. As of like an hour and a half ago. Oh my god. It's a bit exciting. So after the big pause joke, we're just going to move right along and not even just mention it ever in the history of time. So we just need some more paws. Oh, by the way, if you're drawing paws or feet or anything like that, make the one in the far background just a little bit turned the other way, and it makes it look a little bit more three-dimensional. That paw, however, looks a little bit poor. It's a poor paw. A poor paw. Paw. It's a paw, paw. God, the American accent is so hard. Anyway, there's a cross between a whale and a lion. Look at that thing. That is great. Should we give it a mane? I think we should give it a mane. Yeah, oh, you can't put a link. Wait, can I put a link? Let me just, I don't know if I can put a link. I don't know how to get back to your thing. I'm going to be a bit sneaky. I don't know if I can put a link in these things. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Who knows? But we're just going to quickly do it. Here's 10 cents. Just keep talking, Simon. Don't forget to stop talking. Barnes & Noble or Amazon? Who knows? Maybe to press the button. That one. Let's have a go. No, it won't let me put links either. Okay, so... Nah, I can't put your link. It says that it's 420 out of 200 things. So, I don't know, you have to find out a way to... So if you make someone a mod, I don't know how to do that. I'm very bad. Toggle moderation activity. Top chat. No, we want live chat. Oh dear, this is terrible. It's the breakdown in communications. Good connection. We have a good connection now. This is great. Maybe is there like a short one? Here we go. Barnes & Nobles. Copy link address. Paste. No, it still won't. It's too big. Oh, it's because... I know. It tries to copy the entire messenger thing. Yeah. We'll get there. There we go. Bum. Right, now we're actually going to draw. So we're going to put a main on this main event. Because it's the main... It's a... What is it? A cross between a lion and a taur. So the mane comes around the front of their bodies, around their chest. So it would be in front of the flippers. So let's do that. We'll just zoom out of it so I've got a little bit more room to play with. And then we'll just draw a mane. Should we give it ears? That seems a bit too much. Whoa. There we go. What about that? Have you ever seen a whale with hair before? I know I haven't until just today. We'll grab it around there. Absolutely awesome. That's great. No, I think we should give it ears because then it makes it a little bit more like in context. There we go. There's one ear. And there's another one right here. Look at that. That's amazing. go, a little bit of fringe. There we go. And there we have an absolute masterpiece. Dun, 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 dun. And now we have to work out what we're going to call it. We're going to cross between a whale and a lion. So obviously it'd be a whale-lion. Amazing. And Dracula from Pennsylvania. And a Wurtle. So let's just write down Wurtle here. So the question I have for all of us here, particularly all of you, I was just about to name all of you, but then I miss out and then I feel bad. But we need to think of two animals. And then we're going to mix those two animals together in the same kind of way as our whale-lion and our Wurtle and our Pennsylvanian Dracula. Elise, William, Leo. Hi. Think of a, okay, actually, I'm going to choose. Okay, so Elise and William, not Leo, because we've already done a lion, because that's what Leo stands for. Okay, so we need an animal, and then another animal, or an object. So, Elise, this is you. Elise, tell me one. At least, tell me one. Elise, we're going to choose an animal or an object, and then William, because you are. Will, I am. You are. It should be will, you are. Just going to have a quick drink break. Seal, perfect. And then, William, choose an object or an animal. My nose, I apologize. I need a small rag. Here we go. Paper towel. A kangaroo. Oh, perfect. A seal and a kangaroo. Okay. A seal and a kangaroo. This is the best thing. Okay, kangaroo. Alright, here we go. Now, a seal. What does a seal look like? A seal kind of looks like a really smooth dog. So let's draw the top of the head. Now the problem with seals is you can't really draw them in sections unless you do lots of rubbing out. So I suppose you can. So you could draw his head. I might have to just move this section if I can. Can I move that section? I apologize, everybody. No, it looks like I don't know what I'm doing. So let's just... No, can't delete that either. Let's begin again and give yourself plenty of room, Simon. So we're going to draw the head first in a section, then we're going to do lots of rubbing out. A seal-a-roo, that's right. So the head, like that, I reckon. It's about the head. And then the body of a seal would go something like this. I reckon, something like that. But then, of course, we need to incorporate the kangaroo. And then you'd rub out all this line here, which is the intersection line. And then give it a nose, because, you know, seals balance things on their nose. And they also have whiskers, famously, I believe. And we'll give him an eye, and an eye. And I can't remember which version, and a mouth. That looks weird. Hold on, let's... maybe that... Let's move that one. And here we'll go... There we go, there's a seal. He looks great. Let's just fix his little... Whiskers look strange. Why do the whiskers look strange? That's fine, they're not that bad. It's great. We'll give him a tiny little hat too, I reckon. Tiny little bowler hat. Because we all know seals love bowling. It's true. And now for the kangaroos of the nation. So we'll just rub out this little curvy bit here so that we can give him a tail. And then a big knee. I think it's their knee, isn't it? I think so. Sneals. Sneals. That's why they're called sneals, because they're sneaky. Now, kangaroos famously have long feet. So we'll just give him some little toes at the end of his feet there, because that's usually what happens. And then their heel, and we'll just join that up there. Now, I think we should give it a pouch because not all kangaroos have pouches, only the females. So this is a female sealaroo. Sealaroo sounds like a new type of bathroom sealant or something. And it doesn't have any hands. Like a kangaroo should. Should we give... maybe... I know. We could either give him tiny little paws like this, but seals have flippers. So maybe we could give him tiny little flippers like this. Oh, that's really bad and terrifying. I love it. He's a great sealaroo. So sneaky. There's something about these whiskers that just don't look right. If we rub them out, and then maybe just draw some dots. Still doesn't work, but anyway, who knows how to draw? Drawing is just a wealth of discovery. It's a treasure trove of wonderments to be found when you just constantly trying to learn how to do something. So we can either call it a sealaroo, or a cangeal. Cangeal sounds like something you attach to something in your car, like on the inside where the wheels go. It's like, yeah, the cangeal on the carburetor's fallen through. It's terrible. It's muscular boxing arms. It shall be done. I don't know how to draw muscular boxing arms. Need some reference. Oh. It is quite amazing how human kangaroos' arms look, though, when they... Oh, hello, it's time for rest break. Already? Oh, my God. Time flies when you're having fun. By the way, Elise and William, this is the best combination of animals that we've had so far. So far? Look at that. That's so bad. Oh, I love it. How wonderful. Okay, I think that blue tack can be used as a rubber. Really? Nonsense. I don't have any blue tack with me, or a pencil. I had a pencil earlier. Here's one. And here's some paper. I don't have any blue tack. And the pencil's blunt. So that's the end of that conversation. I'll just have to take your word for it, Morani. Cass keeps knocking on the wall. Small, short drink break. Excuse me. Is it working? Amazing. All right, so who have we got? We've got Leo, and we have Chevy and Nova. So I want Chevy and Nova and Leo. So let's see if I can spell your names. Chevy and Nova, which Nova, without the H, is Latin for explosion, like a supernova. Mirani, yeah, but it's not as fun unless you pronounce it like Mirani. Motorbikes. I've ridden a motorbike. Last time I rode a motorbike, I was riding the motorbike, and then I revved it too much once, and then the front wheel came up, and I landed on a fence. And then both of the wheels were on either opposite sides of the fence, and all the wires were underneath, leaning on the engine thing, and it was really heavy, and I was only like 12 years old, and it was stuck for a few hours before my friend's parents had to come and get the bike. But it was fun. So we're gonna do a motorbike, obviously. Chevy, Nova, and Leo, because Leo didn't get to do before. So I want you to choose Chevy. I want you to choose Elise. No, what? No, yeah, Elise does. Sometimes the lag in these things is fairly confusing. It's true, yeah, you know, Scott. I can't say his last name online, can I? I would love to, but I can't say his name online. It's a bad joke. But yeah, it's a true story. I also ran into his... we were driving his little car, and we Dog! Oh my god. No, we didn't run into his dog. We ran into his trampoline. So Leo has chosen a dog. This is a great choice. I like it. Easy to spell, easy to draw. Not from Bowning. Yes, from Bowning. Sorry, my mistake. From Bowning, Scott. I haven't seen him for like 27 million years. Probably because I ruined his trampoline. And his fence. And his motorbike. Not so good for infrastructure. Nova and Chevy, you've chosen a motorcycle. Did you want to choose a type of hat? For Nova, you choose a type of hat. And Chevy will be drawing a dog, riding a motorcycle. And we can draw a horse crossed with a mouse watching on. Chevy, you choose a type of color. And then we'll get that. So Eva wants a... We'll write that down too. Eva. Eva. Did you know that Eva starred in the film WALL-E? Eva. We drew you last time. Pay attention, Simon. Stay on track. Orange. Orange. Or actually, I'm going to be a bit meta here. And is that orange? Who's a little colorblind? That'll do. Orange. And Nova, you choose a hat. It doesn't matter what kind of hat. It could be not a hat. It could be an octopus. Could we please draw an octopus on his head? That would be great. Or a horse crossed with a mouse. Horse. Mouse. Horse mouse. Bucket hat. Bucky tat. Bucky tat. It's a tat of a bucky. All right, now this is a lot of information. And we need to take a big, deep breath. Your pa's name is Wally. Is he a robot? Excuse me. Okay, we can do this. I believe in us. So the first thing to do is to work out what a motorcycle looks like. They have those things at the front that have numbers on them, like 97. And they have shock absorbers. And they also have more shock absorbers because there's a lot of shock to absorb when you're riding a motorcycle. In my experience, they have these round things. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they're called wheels. Wheelie. It's true. We've got some little bolts and the tire and then some spokes. I already said that. It's a bad joke. I liked it. Spokes. Silly. Handlebars. And we'll draw the handlebars. I know this is probably a little hard to draw along with, but I'm excited about it. I'm running along. I'm steaming ahead because it's quite warm in here. Particularly my own head. Steaming ahead has taken on a whole new meaning now that I think about it. Simon, why did you put your head in the oven with a bowl of water? Well, wouldn't you like to know? So they've got these really long things. Now, Chevy and Nova, I don't really know how to draw a motorcycle. And in fact, they have little feet things. I remember that because you had to change the gears with the foot thing. That's hard. But they've got little grates and it gets really hot if you touch it. And it says Yamaha on the side or something. And they have these big things at the back. And also, whatever this thing is that holds on to the wheel at the back. So then we'll just put that wheel there. Wheelie! This is looking great. Some more bolts. And then maybe possibly some more tires. Because we need a nap. That's right. There we go. It's a motorbike. That's close enough. Oh my god. Okay. You are a robot Nova KTM. KTM. I don't know what that stands for. So, is that the type of motorcycle? I hope so. Something's clicking on my computer. Go away. Thank you very much. Come back to me. Okay. And now we need a horse mouse. No, we don't. We need a dog with a bucket hat who is orange. An orange bucket hat. So, dogs are really great because you can draw dogs. I believe in you. He's got a little nose. And he's got his little mouth. And he's got his tongue hanging out. Hold on. His tongue hanging out. Oh, look at that. And it's just flapping in the breeze because he's having such a great time. I love dogs. They're so cool. They just get excited about whatever it is. They don't mind. There's his ears. And he's got his little paws. Whoopsie. His little paws on the wearing steel. There's one. And his other paw. Or maybe his other paw can be out like this because I drew it too far away from him. If in doubt when drawing, just make it up because you're in complete creative control. Then his little tail's wagging and he's got some feet similar to a kangaroo but nowhere near as big. And his little tail's a bit thin there. And there we go. Look at that. And his little belly. There, perfect. And he's got a little collar thing there. Absolutely marvelous. Look at that dog. He's having a great time. He needs a bucket hat. Sorry, we drew him with ears, but his ears have to go. Goodbye, ears. Okay. His bucket hat. There like that. I'm assuming you meant bucket as in a bucket, not a bucket hat. Is that a type of hat? I don't know. But we have his little ears sticking underneath there. That's good. And then we've got to colour it in orange. Do I have a... No, that's all of the things I've got. We saved that. Orange. I remember what colours are. Now we have to actually colour it in because I don't have a bucket tool, which is so ironic that it's called a bucket tool. That's great. It's really quite tricky to colour things in. This is why I was never very good at colouring things in when I was a wee lad. When I was a kid, we had to colour things in, but we had to use our own nostrils. We had crayons, but we had to eat them. Oh, that's really good, thanks, Matt. KTM is an orange colour motorcycle. Ah, okay, Boggs. We're all there. Mirini. That's great. I just had, for some reason, dog motorcycle bucket emojis got flagged on my system, and so I had to let it go through. What? Chevy and Nova are faster than that, surely. Okay, now we need, this is very important to remember, a horse mouse. Or a house. A house. A horse mouse. Well, how would you do it the other way around? It would be a Morse. Like Morse code. So a Morse or a house. I think house is funny. That's great. Detective Morse. Okay, so we're going to draw a horse mouse here. Now, a mouse has these cute little legs, similar to a kangaroo, but not nearly near as big. With little footsies and a little belly. And then a little tail. Not so little, actually. It's quite long, but that's okay. And then a horse has hooves. This is getting a little bit weird. And then another hoof. There we are. And then horses have eyes. And they also have other eyes on the other sides of their head and also nostrils. And famously, horses have mouths, which is why you should never look at gift horse in the mouth because of the teeth or something. I don't know. It's bad manners. It looks more like a donkey with those ears. Let's make them a bit smaller. Quick. Nothing against donkeys. There we go. It's a horse mouse. It looks just like a horse. Oh, that's funny. I like it. Yeah, a little bit weird, Lisa. Come on. Needs some stripes on his tail. Also, I don't like this hoof. It looks like a sausage. Like a broken sausage. Let's have his little hoofy hand coming out here. And then there, that'll do. A horse mouse. So there we go. That's a great drawing. Look how happy that dog is. Ah, that's wonderful. Oh, I enjoyed that. There we go. with an orange bucket on his head. And we're not going to draw a BLT, which stands for really orange motorcycle. I do have nuts in my drink, so I apologize. I forgot, and I keep chewing. All right. Now, we're going to play another game where we choose... Hold on. Let's see if I've got tools. I've got tools, but I can't seem to move things around. No, there's no user guide because that access is denied. Okay, we're going to play another game, and we're going to lose everything. There we go. Nightmare fuel. Shoop! Not nightmare fuel. You mean my chewing? Or the food? No, the drawings. So, we're going to choose 2 mythical animals. So, not real ones. So, like dragons, or Pegasuses, or horses, or giraffes. We all know those don't exist. So, I want you in the chat to write your favorite mythical animal. And then we're going to mix them all together. Lisa, a dragon? Really? Was that your first choice? Choice A or choice B? Dragon B. Your second choice? Dragon B, your second choice. Sorry. Okay, we've got unicorn, we've got dragon. Penguin? Nice. Seahorse? I do, sometimes. Oh my god. Okay, so penguin. Because we all know those things aren't real. As if. Cute little... A unicorn. What's a unicorn? A mermaid and a gnome. Oh, I like those. Gnome. Dragon. Don't let it dragon too much. Gnome, dragon. Mermaid. Mermaid. Did she? What make the mer? That doesn't make any sense, Simon. Keep going. Seahorse. We've already done that. They're real, though. Span. Wizard. Wizard. I've just forgotten how to write now. Look at that. Yeah, I think a unicorn is like a unicorn penguin. You're funny, Chevy and Nova. That is correct. They are funny. Look at them. I can't see them, but I'm sure they're funny. All right, so we're going to mix all of these together. Boom, doom, 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 doom. And we're going to turn it into a... We're just going to take sections of the words as we go. This may turn out bad. Penomaggonadad. A penomaggonadad. Centaurs are cool, and also Pegasuses, but this is what we're going to draw. A penomagon. Sounds like a type of, like, geological shape. No? Geometrical shape. A penomaggonadad. So a cross between a penguin, gnome, dragon, mermaid, wizard. So, a penguin. So let's begin by drawing the penguin part. Now, it stopped working completely because it's white. There we go. Save that. What? It just tolls oof the tongue. Okay, so penguin. We'll start with penguin. Let's begin. So the top of a penguin, I don't think you've ever seen the bottom of a penguin. I haven't. Looks like this. They have a beak. And we'll give him little eyes. Nice and simple. A happy penguin. Now, penguin gnome. Now, we also remember have to be you and all. Also, he has to be a wizard and a gnome. And the two things about wizards and gnomes are, obviously, their beards and hats. So we have to choose a gnome beard and a wizard hat, I reckon. Let's do that. So if you rub out the top of your penguin's head, he can quickly have a lobotomy as we then draw the wizard's hat. Ya lizard Harry. And we need to put stars on it, because otherwise it looks like a witch's hat. And moons. And maybe, like, little bits of magic. I don't know really how you would draw magic. Maybe just little, like, starry bits. It's a magic wizard penguin. Do, 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 do. I'm reading the girls' Harry Potter every night, and it's the best thing ever in the history of time. We just got up to the part where he defeats the don't. Spoilers! Harry does an amazing thing under duress, and then fails to tell all of the responsible adults about it. So, gnome. So we've got the wizard. So we've got penguin. We've got wizard. We need gnome. That's too big. No, gnome. Okay, so a gnome has a beard. So we can draw the penguin with a beard. Okay. It looks very strange to give a penguin a beard. A gnome beard? Now you can tell it's a gnome beard because it has leaves in it and just little sticks. Let's rub out that line. We don't need it anymore. There we go. That's great. And we've got the gnome. Is that enough gnome? Or maybe he should be holding a pickaxe. Shall we vote for the pickaxe? That's not a sentence I thought I'd say today. I think we should definitely have him holding a pickaxe. There's no vote. I am the leader of this, whatever this is. This shenanigans. Oh, he needs... Yep, okay. The little pickaxe to be here. Wow, it's really hard to draw tools. There we go. There's a pickaxe. So there's the gnome gone. Now what have we got? Dragon. Dragon, just like this video. Immediate feedback. Simon. Shush. Okay, so then we need to put his dragon tail on the floor like this. And if we do it right, we can be sneaky about it and add one of those big triangle things on the end. And the third most important thing, Judy Lancaster's here. Hi, Judy. I don't think I saw you earlier. Lovely to meet you. Are you related to Myrrhine? Wonderful. Looks like he went spearfishing for a banana. It's true. It's a pickaxe. What does a pickaxe look like? It does look like a banana. It's a pickaxe. How did you make it look like a pickaxe? It's a pickaxe. Let me just think inside my brain, which is something that I don't usually. Hi, Judy. Like Myrrhine's mum. Am I pronouncing that right? Judy? I pronounced Myrrhine wrong, that's for sure. What? Hold on a minute. And Emma. Is Emma here? Hi, Emma. From Elise, Leo, and William. Hi, Grandma. There's so many generations here, I'm so confused. But I'm so excited you're all here. Somebody slammed the door again. It's a bit of wind. Cassandra, she's so angry. Okay, we need some spines, because they're very important. Easiest spines to draw are little triangles. Dun, 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 dun. Make them smaller towards the end of the tail. And we've done the dragon. Is that enough dragon? What have we got? Mermaid. Yeah, that's got to be enough dragon, because otherwise he's going to have two tails. I think he's going to have two tails. That's okay. All right, so we'll draw a little skirty thing with maybe a little, like frilly business. And because he's got two tails, we're going to be drawing the mermaid section just here. Simon, did you draw a dragon's tail and forget that you had to draw the mermaid part? That's true. Let's put some scales on this mermaid tail. Dragons have scales too, don't they? Let's put some scales on this dragon scale tail. There we go. Just a few, and then maybe some lines on the tail. Look, their tails are best friends. There we go, and a belly button, of course. Maybe not the belly button. That doesn't look good. Let's give him the sections of Tum Tum. That's going to be the name of my autobiography. Sections of Tum Tum. The Story of Simon Streetfield. And that's his other flipper. And there we have it. I think that's one of the greatest things I've ever drawn. This is wonderful. I use a great lotion. I don't know what you mean, Lisa. But I love this too, Mirani. It's so wonderful. How amazing. I think he needs just a few more things in here. And actually, we can change his eyes. And we'll just test this out to see if it looks better. Oops. I'm thinking maybe he would look better with his little dot eyes. But maybe not. You gotta hold his cane like that. Yeah, maybe. He kind of looks a bit scary. Maybe his little button eyes was better. Let's just undo because you can on the computer. I know what he needs. He's got a smile. Like, you know. Like his happy eyes. That'll do, donkey. There he is. The Penomgonadad. A penguin, gnome, dragon, mermaid. Wizard. His double tail is kind of biologically disturbing. How does he walk? Maybe he bounces along on his tails. He does. He used to look much better, but anyway, he's fine. He needs some eyelashes. Beautiful, darling, absolutely gorgeous, darling. There we go. That's wonderful. Now we've only got 12 minutes left. This is horrendous. Thank you, Hal. I'm glad you like it. I gave it a trim this morning. There was a small rabbit living on this side, and on this side, I'm pretty sure it was a raccoon, which is disturbing because we don't have them here in Australia. But they have the cutest little hands. Because they're German. It's a tiny little raccoon. His name is Hans. Anytime. What did you say? My phone shut off. Ah, that's probably good. Underwater wings? The problem with my brain is it moves along, and then I forget things in the past. And then people write things like, shoot, you just wrote underwater wings. And I'm assuming you're not suggesting that for lunch that's what we should have. But maybe you were. Or it was how he gets around, how he walks underwater wings. Like a penguin. It all makes sense. I'm all for it. I think this is the greatest drawings we've ever done in these classes. Look at that. He's just having a great time. Let's give him some spittle droplets. Spittle droplets? That's disgusting, Simon. No need to butter. Chicken wings. Chicken wings. You can't hide. There we go. We've got a Wurtle. We've got a Wallion. We have a Dracula from Pennsylvania. Sometimes you make cartoons, just single gag cartoons, and sometimes they work. And this is Dracula from Pennsylvania, and it just works. It's simple, and it makes sense. I could probably draw Dracula a little bit better, but everyone knows what a vampire is, and everybody knows what pencils are, and everybody knows what Pennsylvania is, and it sounds like, you know, Transylvania. So good. I love jokes. They're just the best. Hi, everyone in the chat. Not me, though. Nope. No hi to me. Boggs doesn't want to talk to me. It's true. Let's not forget our Sealaroo or our Kangeel. Let's not forget. Maybe we should. It's kind of disturbing. But then, I think the masterpiece of today is the Penomgonadad. Very true. So, in the last 9 minutes... Oh, hi, Boggs. How you doing? Why what? What are we whying? Why? Do you know, there's a chicken, right? If you have a chicken, okay, well, let's just quickly draw a chicken. The easiest way to draw a chicken is to draw a sausage, not a sausage, a circle and a sausage, like this, right? And then you draw the little beak and the eyeball, and there's this thing on top. Rub that line out, because we don't need it anymore, and that one. There we go. A chicken. Easy. And this chicken has his mouth open. And his beak. And he asks why. All the time he does this. And people pay him to do it. And you know what he is? He's a chicken wire. Are we going to draw Judy Lancaster? Yes, we are. In the last 8 minutes, we're going to draw Judy Lancaster. Now, Judy is a wonderful person. She has great hair. Despite being 47 million years old. Can you draw a quail? I don't know if I can draw a quail. Emma the Quail and Chicken Woman? When did you turn up? This is great. I don't know what a quail looks like, but we're drawing Judy. Maybe Judy's a quail. And she has beautiful hair. Okay, in my brain, I have a vague understanding of what a quail looks like. Vaguely. But we're drawing Judy as a quail. This is what we're doing. So, I think they're like really small birds with tiny little tails, and they don't fly, and they have this feather on top of their head. Just like Judy. So it comes full circle, because Judy loves to wear feathers, especially when she goes for walks in the evenings, of course. Maybe you do, who knows. They've got tiny little cute beaks, and Judy loves to keep her eyebrows on fleek. What are they called? These things, you're like lashes, eyelid brows. Quail look like permanent spotted baby chickens. Permanent spotted. Okay, they have spots. Do they have wings? I don't know, but they have spots. I'm just taking your word for it. Judy, you look great, by the way. And they have legs, presumably. So they have bird legs. Avian legs. Judy, I'm sure your legs look much better than this. And tiny little wings with spots. Do they have spots on their wings? That's beautiful. And you have the little name tag. There we go. Judy. That's when somebody lines up and they get an A and a B and a C, and then the next person comes along and they're Judy. That's such a bad joke, because they're due to get the next letter in Judy. It does. It does look just like you, Judy. Definitely. Mirani, it's not true. It looks just like her. They have spots and specks. That's a great show. Spots and specks and... What was it called? Specks and spots? Spots and specks? You know the panel show about music? Spicks and Specks. Well, Spicks and Specks. Probably everybody remembers. It's true. Judy is a spotted quail. Quail and Chicken Woman. That's such a strange last name, Emma. Spicks and Specks. Thanks, Span. Yeah, the Spicks and... Emma's all over it. Span, Emma, everybody's here. Look. It needs a little bit more of a tail. Do quails have long tails? Maybe they don't have any tails at all, and they're just like little round things. Or maybe they have dragon tails. No, that looks silly. Let's go back to the original, because we can. So there's Judy. Now, that took a lot quicker than It is not her last name. Spicks and Specks? Judy Spicks and Specks. It's true. Judy Spicks and Specks. It's because she's the CEO of Specsavers. Because she's a quail. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll get there. It's fine. It's wonderful. Judy, you look great. Now, quickly, lol. Absolutely wonderful. We have this fantastic array of wonderful things, and 4 minutes left. Does anybody want me to draw? Somebody asked me to draw something out. A spectacular. Spicks and spectacular. I need to eat that later. So, Span does a laughy face. We have 4 minutes left, people. Hal is the queen of puns. The pun queen. The punk queen. The punk queen! The punk queen. Hal is the punk queen. She used to be, I'm going to draw your dad, Mirani. It's true. The dad is a chicken. They're in love. He's a lot taller. Hal's a punk queen. He has quite long legs because he works outdoors a lot in the chicken shed. Now, you're making me laugh. He's got wobbly feet and a beak. He's actually part seagull, you may have noticed, because he's from the coast originally. But Myrini's dad has a fantastic sense of humor, and he also likes to wear glasses. He doesn't need them, but he wears them just because. Hal, you are of help. You need to send more of those videos because they were so good. Where you got me to draw things. There we go. And he also likes to wear bow ties on the weekends, not on the weekdays because he's got to work. And one thing that you will notice about Myrini's dad is that he has fabulous eyebrows, just like myself. And he loves to read books, which is why he wears the glasses, so that people know that he likes to read books, but even though he's got empty glasses. Yeah, all of them. Just he likes to keep them around on the floor. That's silly. And then we have Judy Lancaster and Myrini's dad, whom I don't know the relationship between those two people, but they're both birds, so we're all in this together. We're all birds, really. Birds are people too. Cheers. Wally. Oh, it's Wally! It's Wally that I should have drawn you as a robot. You said your pa. Is your pa your dad? Because isn't your pa your grandpa? Words are hard, man. They just keep making them all up. All the ideas. Okay, I get you. It all makes sense now. Yeah, I know. I love Hey Hey. He's my favorite. We're going to make it even more like Hey Hey. There we go. So, Wally and Judy. Let's quick. They're at a meeting together. Wally. Because he's not a robot. Wally. That's wonderful. They stare past your soul, Shoop. Oh, okay. Hi, Elise. So it's very confusing. So in the great Lancaster tree of life, we have Judy and Wally, and then Myrini, and then Elise, and then somehow Nova and Chevy exist. Are they the sentient robots that you have in your house? Yes. Okay, I'm taking that as canon. 100%. Judy says yes. I love it. So we have 30 seconds left. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Sorry. Shoop, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for breathing, everybody. It's absolutely fantastic. I think some of these drawings are great. I'm going to post them somewhere. I don't know where, but it's going to be wonderful. That's good. Okay, so Nova and Chevy are related to Emma, but you changed your name, Emma, to the Quail and Chicken Woman halfway through it. Now I'm confused. Did you? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm very confused, but I'm glad you're all here. But remember, be kind, be curious, and stay awesome. And we shall catch you on the next one. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to turn it into a dead stream. That's disturbing. Let's not talk about that. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Myrini. Thank you, Elise. Thank you, Chevy and Nova and Judy and Myrini. I already said Myrini. And Hal, of course, and Span, published author, and Boggs and Eva and everybody. Lisa, again. And I think I missed somebody. I feel bad. Should know. And Josh Smith. Thank you so much for coming. Goodbye, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic day.